guys, so we have a grocery, we're gonna have 2 grocery hauls. I'm doing a once a month menu plan, and I'll show you some of the things we're doing. I got some new cookbooks that I wanted to work through. I have some of my freezer meals, and I have some things I tried. I got Jennifer Brockman's A Country Life, her cookbook, because I don't know, I just always want to try her food. When I'm watching the videos, I can never write it down. So I'm doing a once a month grocery haul. We have, if you saw our video we posted, we're so behind on videos. But if you saw our videos, you would see that like the grocery hauls from like Publix and different places, they're so expensive. And I feel like they don't even last a week. Like we're constantly going back for milk, which that's normal because we don't have our extra fridge. We're kind of waiting. We might just get a straight beverage fridge. We have 2 freezers. We have a chest freezer for meats, and then I have an upright freezer for meal plans. Sorry, the little one's playing. So I did a Walmart pickup order, and I, just for like the little things, I'm going to Costco now, and I'm gonna add that haul after this, so stay tuned for that. But I don't know, I just always feel like I spend so much money and get nothing. So this is $100 that you're gonna see, and this is the little stuff that I don't want to buy in bulk. Like I'm trying a different recipe, maybe I don't always use all those ingredients, so what's the point of buying them in bulk unless I like that recipe. Now if I like that recipe and I want to meal prep it out and freeze it, then I'll buy it in bulk from Costco. So that's kind of how I do it, because I don't want a lot of ingredients left over that I'm not going to use. Let's start with Walmart, and my Walmart haul was, it was $90. I had a $25 gift card. I went back in. I have been using Fetch Rewards, so like certain little things that I get all these points for. Well, like when I did my online order, they wouldn't let me use a gift card. So I went in, spent $30, 35, got a 25, got enough points because I got so many points just from those couple little things that I'll show you. And then I turned around and got another $25 gift card that I'll take to Target, run in because I need diapers for little man. Little big man, the 2-year-old. So I had to change him to Huggies from Honest because they just are higher up. So let me show you what I got. So I spent $90 on the first order and then an additional 10, and I'll show you what the additional 10 was. So we just got a couple things of family size tea bags, and I would buy these in bulk, but I don't know if Costco has them. If they do, I will buy a bag and then I'll keep these, but these are the family size. So I need to buy turbinado sugar because I use that, but I usually always buy Lipton because my mom always did. But my husband's like, I like all of them, and he's the one that's drinking it. I'm kind of watching my caffeine still. So I got 2 of the family count. If they have it, I'll also buy it because this is just something you can easily stock up on. And it's coming summer, so I let them have a little bit more sugar in their sugary drinks, because especially if they're swimming. I got some of these cornflakes. We don't eat cornflakes. I'm sure my husband would. I just got the Great Value brand because I want to make cornflake clusters as one of my desserts this month, and I might even make it more than once, like on a week the kids are here, because I think it has peanut butter, and I'll have to look at my recipe. But it's one of Jennifer Brockman's ones. She says her family just loves it. So I got some of that just to try. I got some dark brown sugar. I'm going to make some praline bread pudding, and it takes dark brown sugar. I was just going to use light brown. I know this just has more molasses, but I figured there's 2 different there's another recipe at some point I might use it for, and then this will be gone. So I don't stock this in bulk. I do buy the bigger bags at Costco and have a whole container of light brown sugar, so I'm not worried about that. This is, it's either chicken and rice that I'm doing, that's Jennifer Brockman's, or maybe it's Amber's creamy potato soup. It's something. This is for a recipe, or maybe it's a stew. I don't know. No. This is for Olive Garden gnocchi copycat recipe. My girls wanted that, and then as one of our meals, and then I bought extra. Like they substituted these for the organic for the regular ones, and so I'll add these into salads. So it ended up being more than I needed, but you can throw those on salads very easily. I got a Chick-fil-A sauce. This isn't for a meal necessarily. I guess it could be. We have chicken patties left, and we do like a copycat type sandwich at Chick-fil-A. So we have this sauce. I keep the Polynesian in stock, which probably should have got 2 of these because I have 2 Polynesian plus 1 in the fridge, and we use more of this. But you put this, and I put my homemade pickle on it, and tastes like Chick-fil-A. It's all about the sauce. I got 2 barbecue sauces. I'm gonna make a Chipotle barbecue meatballs, so I needed some sauce, and I want to make my own barbecue sauce, but I need a bunch of things for the recipe, and I just didn't have time to sit down and go through it. So this is the only thing I need barbecue sauce for this month, because even when we have barbecue chicken, I already have that prepped out in the fridge with barbecue sauce. So I won't use all this. I'll still have some left over. We're gonna do some shrimp cocktail a couple times. I got 2. I like to have 1 up to the side. I got some hot wing sauce, because I do have buffalo chicken and meals in the crock pot that I thought, it's not on my meal prep for dinners, but it's something that on the weekend or during the week, if we run out of leftovers, I can cook that up, and they can either have wraps or sandwiches or whatever. But I felt like I put more chicken in than sauce, so I just like to have some backup in case I need to add more sauce to it. I got 2 green onion. I think my mom and dad are coming to visit tomorrow, so we like to keep this too for salads and different things. And we also like to grill these when we do grilling. And we're grilling once a week. We're gonna do grilling. I got 4 cream of celery soups, 7 cream of chicken. This is for, I think some of this is for like the chicken gnocchi soup, and then I think you do a chicken, a celery, and a mushroom for her chicken and rice. But then the chicken is also for something else. And I buy the cream of mushroom in bulk because I use it for stroganoff and stuff. So I have that. I bought 3 coffee creamers. Hopefully those last 2 weeks. I bought some cilantro. Tip and trick, my mother-in-law always says, put the ends in some water and any of your green things, because you know, she always has cilantro, and she says it just lasts longer. And she's right. Got 1 little cheese ball because they're coming over tomorrow. Plus, I just like it. I got some half and half for some recipes. I did get 36 eggs. Now, I should have probably got a box, but because I'm going to Costco, I can't store a box. So, I have a lot of recipes that need eggs. I just hard boiled to about 12 eggs. So, if I want to make those into deviled eggs for tomorrow, I can, which I probably will do. But then I also, this will not last the whole month. So, in 2.5, 3 weeks, or when I get milk. My husband, Aldi's is right around the corner and has the cheapest milk. So, he can always grab us some eggs while he's there. I think it's like a 36 count holder is why I get it like this. I got some cherries because I knew my mom was coming. So I got some of this grapefruit like beer. And then I got these 3 ice creams and then this gelato. So this right here I paid $10 for. It was this. Was that all that was with it? Oh, and the cherries, because the cherries were like 10 bucks. But I like cherries if they're good. So all this was like $35. Crazy, right? But then I ended up getting, I had a $25 gift card, so I paid $10. And then I got enough points to get a $25 gift card. So I still made $15. And these we put in the fridge, the freezer, and we'll share those. I got some minute rice. This is another thing. I do not buy this in bulk, and I'll have a little bit left. But this is something for the chicken and rice. Use minute rice. I always cook my rice on the stove. So this is something I don't typically buy. Same thing, I'm gonna do we are doing seafood. My kids loved the salmon dish that I did. I think I did a video on it, I'm not even sure. But, it's like a seafood bake. You do different seafoods and it's like a panko crumble on top. So that's what this is for, a seafood jacquise or something like that. I got some hash brown potatoes. I think I should have had 4. Is this 30 ounces? This is 32, so 2, 4, 6. So I'm gonna do, this is one of the meals that I'm gonna prep out. So I will do 1 for now and 3 for later. I might need 1 more bag of these actually when we go back, because I think it's 30 ounces. I don't think I ordered enough, or they substituted and didn't give me enough. So I should have 4 of these. But I'll meal prep 3 of those out. And then tater tots. So at some point we are going to try to start cutting gluten. As you see, all this gluten. When I was at my sister's house, I do homemade sloppy joes. I had some in the freezer, but what she made, she had one of those every plate or mini plates, or I don't know, it's some like where you pick your meals out and they send you all the ingredients kind of thing. And she did them, it ended up being like a sloppy Joe mix, and it went over potatoes that you wedged. Well, you could do it over these kind of potatoes, you could do it over tater tots, but it's the tater tots, then you do the sloppy Joe mix on top, then you can do some cheese, you can do sour cream, you can do hot sauce, whatever you want, avocado, onion. It was so good, and you know, it's more potato carbs instead of bread or pasta. So I'm gonna try that with the sloppy Joe mix, and then like a grilling night or just, you know, something. I wanted some for the freezer. I got this, which I'm gonna get day old for the praline bread pudding I'm making. And then we got 4 croissants. Now these are already made. I know I could have made them, but I didn't. But these are for, it's a sausage and cheese croissant bake. And I am gonna freeze them. People are like, oh, you're gonna freeze bread. Yes, I am, because I have that as a meal one night, and I did 31 meals. However, we'll probably do it one night because I'll make it that night and then I'll do the other and freeze it. But the mixture that you put it in, you have to soak it for 8 hours anyway. So whether if I just flash freeze it really quick and then, you know, it soaks when it defrosts, it should be about the same time. But it's eggs. I have the sausage. I have the cheese. I have eggs constantly, you know, and everything that goes into it. So it's just like a breakfast bake. So I figured even if I had one at night, if I don't use them all, but I can use them on breakfast weekends or even during the week if I wanted to. But it's just something nice that I could pop in the oven and have breakfast and give the kids something different. If you've been around my channel, you know we try to do something different. Sometimes I'll have bagels. I make breakfast sandwiches. One night we're gonna do breakfast burritos, and then I'll make the extra burritos for the freezer. I'll do savory burritos one night, make extra for the freezer, so that I'm constantly rotating my pantry. So that's what those are for. So Walmart ended up being $100. So we're reevaluating our budget because I still have pig. I have a lot of sausage. I'm trying to figure out how to cure the bacon. I have some defrosting to try out. Yeah, if you know how to cure bacon, tell me down below or post a video, because it's a little overwhelming because I want it to taste like bacon but not have nitrates. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all this stuff in the freezer, and I'm gonna run to Costco and Target. Target's literally for diapers. But yeah, that's kind of our plan today, is just get it done for the month. Because just during the week it's just not gonna happen, and there's no way I can take all the kids. Since we only have 3 right now, there's no way I can take all the kids and the groceries to our Costco. So give me just a second and I'll show you the Costco haul. Okay guys, we are back, and I have to be super quick because we had to stop on the way home and I had to nurse the baby. So it's about 45 minutes home from us. It's so hot, it's like 88 degrees, but AC was on. So I'm gonna go through real quick. I also have a little small Target order. I'll show you what I got there, and I'll show you the Fetch Rewards, how that works. So I bought those couple ice creams that I showed you just a minute ago from Walmart and got a $25 gift card. And I buy my diapers from Target and different things they have. So like if you buy $100 worth of diapers, you get $20 back. So I actually had a $20, a $25, a $15, and a $5 gift card. So I spent $75 at Target. And this is what I got. I had to switch to Huggies. I had to switch to Huggies because they're higher. They go higher on the baby. My son's got a little booty on him, and he's super tall. He's over 3 foot, and he's not even 2. My husband, though, is 6'4". So, these go higher up on him than Honest did. So I got him one time and nighttime diapers, and we're working with him with speech therapy. We'll have to do another video with that. So he's ready, I think, to potty train, because he'll hold you know, his urine and stuff and then go at one time. So we had to get him some more diapers. Even though we have size 6 in Honest, we have like 6 of them. I'll exchange those for whatever I need for Ben. But I got 2 of these big things of little movers. They're doing great for him, and one overnight. I got some of these. These are great for when they're having snacks in the car or even around the house. Even though it's flimsy, it's just not going to pour out. Some nursing things. And then he refuses to learn how to drink out of a straw. He likes the like squishy nubby ones. So I taught him how to use these. So these he actually has to suck out of. So I got some more of these. He dropped the one I had and like broke it. So these aren't my favorite, but it makes him, you know, suck on the thing. And I've had so many, the nipple part. I've had him have so many cups, and I'm just tired of spending a ton of money on cups. So he uses those, so that's great. Okay, so this is my Costco haul. Okay, so we are doing a lot of baking. We're doing different breads, and we cook from scratch and meal prep. So I got one more unsalted butter, one more salted. These are 16 pounds of butter. No, 4 pounds of butter. I have some in my freezer, but it's not something I want to, you know, not have enough of. So Mexican street corn. Listen, I know this is not from scratch after I just said all that, but I see this every time, and I see people buy it on their grocery hauls, and I just really want to try it. So we're grilling tomorrow, so I have corn, but I'll use this. So this is a monthly grocery haul. Let me stop back. This is, other than there's like the seafood I did not buy except one thing, but our seafood night I'll buy fresh because that just freaks me out. But as far as like food, we'll eat things like berries and stuff first, and then whatever for meals. These will go into meals, and yeah, we'll eat the fresh stuff first, but then I have things like frozen mango, frozen avocado, the apples we'll eat later, you know, and in 3 weeks I'll go back and get more. But we have frozen fruit as well. So that's the same thing with this. We bought more vegetables, and we don't have all the kids this week, so we'll eat most of them, but then other things we'll have to go back in like 3 weeks, maybe 2.5, 3 weeks, and because we have frozen broccoli as well. So we'll try to push this until 3 weeks, and then we'll go back and we'll buy fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, and milk. We buy that regularly. These are my favorite. I'm going to stick these in the freezer. These are really quick. It's just me and Caesar that need to eat. These were $3 off, so these were $6.99, and they're so good. I've had them before, so I got 2 of those. They're done 8 minutes in the microwave. This is a mom win. I got chicken. Everybody knows that this is so hard to find. This, I don't even remember how much it was a pound. Does it have it on here? I hate touching chicken. Oh, so this was $2.19 a pound, and this is 9 pounds. So these are boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I like this better than breast meat. I just feel like it lasts better. So I got 2 of these. I'm doing a chicken and rice dish from A Country Life, her cookbook. So I'll do one for that, and one I'm going to do in just a few minutes, and I'm going to put it in bags, and I'm going to look and see what else I can do with it, because chicken is so scarce. Like around here, I can't even get it. So that one's that's that one. And then this one is 9.3 pounds. I also got steak, guys. I cannot wait till I get my towel. This was $51.06, and it's $12.99 a pound. I cannot believe how much meat costs, like steak-wise. This is why I do it, because even grass-fed, no corn, finished, this is, I will not even pay that price. So these are our favorite brats. They're the Kirkland. I've tried other ones and I don't like them. They feel like they get dried out. These are my favorite. So not all the kids like them. Mostly the boys like them, and me. So what we'll do is I'll put these in bags of like 5 and 4, and then when we do grilling once a week, we'll take out like a pack of 5, because people will eat hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken, whatever we're doing, or I'll do a row of like 7. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4 meals is what I'll do with this. And yes, I know I'm putting it in a gallon bag. Okay, it's wasting bags, but I don't want to cook 14 of these up at the same time. And then I bought this Gruyere cheese. This is for a recipe, I don't remember what for, but I need it. I'm gonna have some extra, but I'll use some in like a quesadilla or like a dip or something. I got some provolone cheese just to have for like burgers or different things. I'm making a seafood stew, so I needed some andouille sausage. So this will go in the freezer, and I'll use this for a meal. This will be more of one of our expensive meals. I'm trying to give the kids some form of seafood, not tuna fish. They can have tuna fish for lunch if they want one day, but something like fresh fish, like salmon. I'm not a tilapia person. I'm really picky on where I get my fish from. Or they'll do like, this has no nitrates in it, but also they will, we'll do salmon, they will do shrimp. They love shrimp and different things. So we've got some different things we're gonna do. My husband and son love spicy food. I do too. I won't be able to eat too much of this. Growing up, I had a great friend who was Korean, and I lived off kimchi and Vietnamese meatballs. We got some of these Girl Scout Thin Mints almond. They're just almonds with 100% real dark chocolate. I figured those were better. One night they wanted crab cakes. I don't make crab cakes. I don't have the time to make crab cakes, so I got 2 of these. These were like 20 bucks. And you get 6, so that's a pretty expensive meal just for crab cakes, and then we'll do salads and stuff. I got 6 heavy whipping creams. I need these for recipes. I have also a Pampered Chef ice cream, what's it called? Ice cream maker, electric ice cream maker, and a lot of the recipes take some heavy cream. I have some soups that take some heavy whipping cream, like Soup of Toscana, it's an Olive Garden, and their gnocchi soup are the two of the 4 that the kids want this month. So I'll use some of that. Put a little in milkshake, or in, not milkshakes, in protein shakes. So we have that. I bought some Cliff Bars, those were $3 off, as just a healthier snack. My 2-year-old loves the fig bars. These muffins, even though we're baking, my 14-year-old boy loves these. These are $7.99, and you get 2 containers, and they're huge muffins. So over the next week and stuff, we'll take one, but he'll eat majority of those. My husband's gonna start taking things to the freezer. Those 2 can go in the freezer. Oh, look at this. I'm skipping all around. Guys gotta tell me this. So also I have 2 of these chicken, I forgot what these are for. They're on my meal plan. And it took pre-cooked chicken. Oh, like for the chicken and gnocchi soup, I'll put some of this in. I know this is like $4 a pound. And I'm cooking a lot of meals from scratch. I'm cooking, all my meals are from scratch. However, besides what you just saw him take. But the chicken for the soup, I feel like it's already going to be more on me to do the soup from scratch. I don't want to cook the chicken too. Generally, I don't buy this. I buy this. But I make dump and go freezer meals here. This is Mama Sanity. And then there was something else. I needed 2 cups for 1, which this will be heavier chicken. And then I have the gnocchi in the freezer. But I don't remember what the other one is, but I'll figure it out. If not, I'll turn that into chicken salad. It will not be lost. These 2 can go in the freezer, out back. What else? This can go in the freezer. So those can go in the fridge. Sorry. We got 2 things of bananas. We got 2 things of raspberries. These usually are $3.99. These were $4.69, but I just needed those for little baby, the 2-year-old. I got some rock hard avocados. Some mushrooms. This is for a recipe. I don't remember what. Some of these snacking peppers. These are like $3.99. I love those with I'm not even showing it to you. With hummus. I got one of these Caesar salad kits for this weekend. Love those. Those are $6 though. So again, you gotta kind of pick and choose. I got some of this organic sugar in the raw turbinado sugar. I use this for making my sweet tea. It doesn't come out as sweet and it's not as refined. We did get some treats. We got some brownie brittle. This was actually buy one, get one free. So it was $6, but buy one, get one free. And then the kids love Pockies. So those are 3 cookies and cream, 6 chocolate, and I think 3 strawberry. So that's 12. So that's, everybody can have 2. We bought a big bag of Doritos for a grilling night, a big 5-pound, was this 5 pounds or 3 pounds of lemons? I don't even know. 5 pounds of lemons, 8 pounds of grapefruit. There's a big bag of onion. What else do we have? These pears, they were an awesome price. They were only $6.99 for the whole 5 pounds, 8 pounds of pears. I don't even know. but when I added it up, it was a great price. I got a 3-pack of English cucumbers, some celery. These fruits, again, these pears are not, they're still a little hard. So things like these blueberries, these were like 6 something, only bought 1, but little clamshells here at like our local grocery store are $6. That's why I'm like, I have to go to Costco. These were $6.49, I want to say. I'll have to tell you the prices. These are grapes. I bought some spinach for salads, for smoothies, and also for a couple recipes. 1 thing of strawberries. I love zucchini and squash, just roasted or cut. Tomorrow when we grill, we'll probably use 1 of each of these. And when we cook those steaks, my parents are coming, we'll cook up some of this as well. We have some fresh asparagus. If I don't use this, I will throw this in the freezer. Actually, throw this in the freezer. No, I'm going to put that away. Put that in the freezer because I don't want it to go bad. No, I'm going to split that up. Okay. So he's trying to put stuff away because he's freaking out because it's warm. So we got some zucchini and squash for that. We got a watermelon that was $5. This is the only household thing we got. We got some, oh, you're talking to me. I know, I probably feel rushed doing this grocery haul. But like, look at these blueberries. Like, obviously I haven't bought him blueberries in a while because he's just, it's okay. He'll poop black tomorrow. We got a 3-pack of ketchup. We have 1 in the fridge, but again, when I make teriyaki or I make barbecue sauce, which I want to start making from scratch, or we have burgers, we use a lot of ketchup. And this is that Simply, the less sugar one. But when I make teriyaki, whatever sauces or marinades I'm making, I make them from scratch. So if it calls for ketchup, and I'm making 3 or 4 meals and it's a cup, you can use a good size amount of ketchup just prepping food. Like I said, 1 watermelon, a 10-pound bag of potatoes, and then I'm still watching my caffeine. So these are only 1 gram of sugar. They're these lemonades. I got 2 chocolate muscle milks. My husband likes having these ready to go. I can't even see it. These ready to go drinks for during the week. And then we got a thing of Propel Zero. That was our groceries. So it was right under $700. It was like $650. But I spent $100 on clothes out of that total. So about $550 plus the $100 I spent at Walmart earlier is about $650 for a month worth of groceries. Now, we are using a lot of our freezer meals, but at the same time, we're not, I'm replacing them. So let me just show you. I'm gonna put this food away and I'll show you the clothes. I'll be right back. Okay, real quick, I had to put that chicken up. So, and repackage the brats because I wanted that in the freezer. So let me just show you. Everybody does their, this is not what I want, that's my grocery list. What I do is, because my situation's a little bit different. Some weeks we have 8 people, other weeks we have 5, and one of those doesn't eat. So what I do is I plan for, I don't know if you can see this, for 31 meals, and I did 6 desserts. So what we'll do, as you can see, is that we will, there's 31. So we might eat one every day. Chances are we won't. So this might actually be longer than a month. But I have all the ingredients other than the seafood, which is a couple of them down here. I have all the ingredients for. And I'll show you why. So 4 different nights we're gonna grill. Now if we end up going and we usually do this on Sunday or Saturday, one day during the weekend. I think Sunday is gonna be our grilling day. Saturday is gonna be our seafood day, just because the seafood I wanna cook is gonna be fresh. Because that's just how I like it. So, and then Sunday's kind of a grill, and then we have leftovers from the grill for like lunches. I have like a 11 bean soup. I have plenty of ham hocks from my pig, and I have plenty of chicken broth. I have some soups here. This chicken and mole, that was one of those packages of pre-cooked chicken. This is just a quick meal. So if it has a dot, I have the ingredients for it. If it's a star, it means that it's either very limited like this to make, like everything's made for it, or it's one of my pre-done meals. So I'll have the pre-cooked chicken for this, and then my mother-in-law gave me bags frozen of mole. So I have 2 of those. So when I go to do it, I'll take the chicken out, I'll take the mole out, I'll heat it together, serve it with rice, that is done. Tacos, it's whatever meat I have in there. I think I have some beef. So these tacos, it's whatever meat. I know I have some beef stew meat, or I have pork. I have different stuff I can make. I might even use some of that chicken. So we'll have a taco night, a tostada night. This is vegetarian. We do it with the flat tostadas. We do lettuce, tomato, all the fixings, but it's with beans. It doesn't, we don't really put meat on it usually. If I do, again, I have some of that chicken left over. The enchiladas, I have that in a dish already flash frozen. Let's see, this chicken teriyaki, and then I have plenty of white rice, and I have frozen veg and fresh veg. So the veg will be whatever I have left. If I have nothing fresh, I have frozen broccoli, and I have frozen asparagus and Brussels sprouts. I'll just put some in the oven, and I will just, it's not baking it, it's roasting it. I'll roast those. So this is whatever vegetable I have with it. So when I say Chinese chicken, it's like we have those meal preps I did. We have a General Tao's chicken, we have an orange chicken, and then another one. So we're just gonna see if we like them. So I'm gonna do 2 of them on these different nights. This is something I have to make, and I'm gonna prep this out someday this week, because I have that's the croissants I had, but it's cheesy sausage and cheese croissants. It'll make a pan of it, and then I said freeze 2. I bought enough, I think, for 4 to make 4 total. One night we'll do savory burritos. These again will be just bean. I have plenty of pinto beans. I'll cook pinto beans up, and then whatever I have left, I already have even the burrito flour tortillas for that. I'll make a big pot of beans, and then I will make refried beans out of them, and I will freeze the rest of them. I have plenty of cheese in the freezer, so I'll make that as extra. So you see, these are all the ones real quick that I'm using from my freezer, but then I'm replacing it with other things. So at the end of the month, I'll have 3 of these extra. I'll have extra some burritos, unless the kids eat them for lunch. Then one day we'll do like a breakfast burrito, breakfast taco type thing with chorizo and sausage and, you know, tomatoes and whatever they want to put on it. And then I'll make just some, and I have plenty of sausage I can cook up. And I also have bacon crumbles, and then I'll make some and freeze those as well. They can eat them for lunch, they can eat them for breakfast, whatever they want to do. This is new. This is, the meatballs are already pre-done that I had, and this is just going to be a dump and go sauce. So I'll dump the meatballs, I'll dump a couple ingredients for the sauce, and that'll be done. We'll eat it with either potatoes or something, and then, or no, we'll eat it with no carbs and a salad and lots of veggies. So we'll see about that. But it's like barbecue and chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. So that sounds really good to me. A stroganoff, and I put a star on this one because other than the sauce, the meatball's already done. So when I do stars too, this is also tells me that I don't have to really do much for that. So these are going to be ones when my husband is, you know, out and about or at work, and I just need something quick. But I have a stroganoff, I have a Mississippi roast in there, I have pre-done spaghetti sauce, and then these are our seafood dishes. So I'm going to do a stew. This is like a bake. We have plenty of shrimp for cocktail. And then I also have crab cakes, and there is, this shrimp cocktail might end up going with the crab cakes because the crab cakes are smaller. One can't eat shellfish. But then there's a salmon sheet pan dinner that I have here. I skipped a spot somehow, or 2. So if you see, like I put beefs, chickens kind of together. So this is not the order we'll eat them. But the crab cakes are already done. That'll actually get a little star because those are pre-done. These sloppy joe ones, I have the sauce, so it's just assembling it. We have a shepherd's pie in there. This Caesar pork roast is a dump and go crock pot meal. I have to make this. This is that one that I just portioned the chicken out for, and then 3 will go in the freezer. And then, so that's 31 meals. And then here's 3. I don't know how many of these freezer meals. There's 6. Oh, and this creamy potato soup, I'm gonna do 3. So that's 9. So not all of these are my meals. It's like these seafood ones are crab cakes and stuff. They're not necessarily all my meals, but I'm replacing 9 of them. Plus I'm doing extra burritos in there. And then the desserts, I have all, these are just some desserts. I can make way more than this. I can make muffins if I want, but these are just some things that I planned, that I have, that I want to try. And some of these are from a Southern Living cookbook that I'm working out of, and some of them are Country Life. And if you haven't seen Jennifer, this is Jennifer. Isn't she pretty? So she is a cranberry farmer. So interesting, this lady. She wrote my husband a little note. I'm like, oh, I wish I had my name. But that's her information on YouTube, A Country Life. So she made this cookbook, and I've watched her, I think I've watched all her shows twice, but everything that she makes is in this cookbook. So I was so excited. I'm like, I'm buying one, because now I want to make them. So a lot of these things, like the chicken and rice is hers, the cornflake clusters, the lemon bars, the epic brownies, the chocolate chip blondies, these are all things that I've watched her make. So now I want to make it. So I'm interested to try that. So this is our meal plan. So I do not go in order. It depends on the day, it depends on the mood. I might say, hey guys, we have a bunch of errands to do, or we have a bunch of doctor's appointment. Somebody, you go pick this. Go pick a dinner that has a star, that doesn't have a star, depending on our thing and depending on what we have planned. And so they can pick it out, and when we're done, I'll just highlight it or cross it out, and that way I know that I've made that recipe and then what I have left, and that I should have all the ingredients. Now with the heavy whipping cream, I know it looks like I bought a lot, but again, you know, a number that, I think the creamy potato soup, I don't know if that has heavy cream, but I know the Super Toscana does, the gnocchi, a lot of these do, plus we use it for so much, and we want to make ice cream. I might have to get more of that, so we'll see. And I also have half and half. So yeah, that is our meal prep plan for the next like 30, it'll probably not be 31 meals, it'll probably, or 1 month, it'll probably be more like 5 weeks, and in like 2.5, 3 weeks, I'll get more fresh fruits and vegetables. We are trying to eat the frozen vegetables up just because I need to be able to put the cow in there. Those can go on the bottom shelf in there. And I just want to make sure I have enough room. So we'll try to do that. We'll eat fresh. And a lot of my frozen vegetables, other than the broccoli, has just been flash frozen. They started out fresh. So hopefully this lasts about 6 weeks. And let me show you. I did get some clothes because I just love kids' clothes. I got this from Target for kind of like his little Memorial Day outfit for the toddler. This was $13. I've looked at this like 3 times. It's not an awesome deal, but I'm like, I don't know. I just love it. And then I love Costco's. That was Target. I love Costco's, bag? So I love Costco's jammies for everybody. So this is a 3T. He's in 2T now, but he's got a booty on him and he's so tall. So this is a Paw Patrol set. So it has, you know, these are interchangeable, but he has 2 little, a short sleeve outfit and a long sleeve. He does, you know, and toddlers don't always use covers, and my house is like 72 degrees. Don't judge me. But it's really hot in my bedroom. But he'll probably be in this sooner than later. And then I also got him one. I really wanted 2 of them, but I got this one in 4T. So he has like 2 little, same thing, 2 little Spider-Man outfits, and this will be 1 size up. He has some jammies that we keep. These were $13.99 for 2 sets, which I thought was fine. My son loves these shorts. They have them. They're these 32-degree cool tech shorts, 2-pack. So he loves these. So I got him another 2-pack of those. He'll wear theirs to bed, or he'll wear them out and about when he's just hanging out. And then I got 3 of these for teenage girls, and these are just like the jegging pajama sets with the top. So I got them each 1, and yeah, we got everybody a fresh set of jammies. So that is what we spent. So the pajamas will come out of a different budget. I'm not really doing like any kind of household separation because we only bought soap. I'm pretty stocked up on everything. Like I did that on purpose before I had the baby. So we have some snacks, we're gonna do some baking. Really the only thing I'll need in 2 weeks, I didn't buy bread, but again, if I'm gonna try to get better. You have to just give me a little bit of grace with the meals of the week. I tried to do it and I think I did like 2, maybe halves, I don't know. I'm gonna add some more to it before I just post it. It might not be 5 days in a row, but I wanna try to show you how we utilize it, because with these meals, it'll feed everybody, like I've said before, it'll feed everybody one night, sometimes a little bit of leftovers for lunch the next day, or it will feed us for 2 days depending on if we don't have everybody. So it's just kind of who's here, who's eating, how hungry are they, did they just swim, or have they just been sitting around all day? We're not huge snackers throughout the day. I tend to be more right now because I'm nursing. I nurse and I'm like, okay, I need a snack. But other than that, we're not big snackers. So I'm really gonna try to do some meals of the week and just show you how some of these things turn out. And yeah, and we have some different decisions that we have to make up. I'm still on maternity leave. I don't know. One thing I was gonna share is that I do have something like, it's called dysphoric milk ejection, where it's like I get a lot of anxiety when it's time to nurse, right when he starts nursing. Guys, close your ears if this just freaks you out, but it's normal. I'm a nurse, so I tend to have a little bit less of a filter with that. I find 50% of the people are like, oh no, do you? And the other 50% like, really, it's you too. So, you know, but I just feel like being real, you know, we all have struggles. So I have one that just gives me anxiety. Like when he first latches on, or if I have too much milk and I need to pump off. I think I have 22 6-ounce things of milk put aside because I can't be full. So I mean, it's woke me up in the middle of the night just physically ill until I pump off and I nurse him. So that's been a struggle for me, is I just feel real anxious. Not that you want to, you know, do anything upsetting, but you just feel so anxious. So as soon as he latches on a nurse, it goes away. As soon as I pump, goes away. So I figured out what it was. It freaked me out the first couple weeks, and then I didn't want to be alone, and I had to go stay with my parents and my sister because I didn't know what it was. And I just really believe in empowering yourself and doing the research and Googling things, and not Googling things crazy. You got to keep it in perspective. Go to evidence-based sources, colleges, universities, people where they've done different kind of research on these different things that you're looking up. Don't just go to, you know, what's that Google thing that people just, Wikipedia. Don't do that. Educate yourself so that you're knowledgeable and you know what's going on. But so yeah, so I figured that out, and we'll see. It's getting better, but it still freaks you out. So that's just kept me a lot, like I'll go to record and then I just can't. So the kids have been super helpful. You know, it's the teenage boy, but the kids have been super helpful, and we're just doing it day by day. And some days, you know, you take a mama break and you're like, this is all I got done today. And other days you feel super productive. But I tend to push it a little bit more than I should, because I'm only 5 weeks postpartum. I'm supposed to go at least 8, and I still get pain and stuff. So just make sure, if you know somebody that's struggling with postpartum or anxiety or anything like that after a baby, I really had a hard time believing it, but when you go through it, it's completely different experience. And not that I doubted people, you can't relate to something you've never gone through. So I always used to say that about nursing school too, like if you haven't gone through nursing school, you don't know the struggle. Same thing with postpartum, it is very real. But I have a strong faith and family, and I ain't worried about it. So that is our haul. Now that I've just rambled, that is our haul. I feel like I have to make up for it though, because I haven't been posting as much. That's our haul though. We will try to do some more videos for meal prepping, or what we're using, and I will show you that as we get them out. Everybody have a good day. Bye.